Japan breaks record with 41.2 degrees Celsius heat wave in Hyogo. Imagine a record-breaking temperature that leaves you questioning what's truly normal. Japan has once again faced an extraordinary heat wave, reaching an astonishing high of 41.2 degrees Celsius in Hyogo Prefecture. This marks the hottest temperature ever recorded in the country, surpassing previous peaks of 41.1 degrees Celsius set in 2018 and 2020. But here's where it gets controversial. As global climate patterns shift, such extreme heat becomes more frequent and some might argue more inevitable, raising questions about how societies should adapt. Authorities are urgently warning residents to stay vigilant, highlighting the importance of taking preventive measures against heat stroke and dehydration. The unprecedented 41.2 degrees Celsius was measured at 2:39 p.m. in Tamba City, a part of Hyogo Prefecture. Alongside this historic record, neighboring cities also experienced intense heat. Fukuchiyama in Kyoto hit 40.6 degrees Celsius, and Nishiwaki in Hyogo reached 40 degrees Celsius. This was the first day in 2025 where temperatures soared above the 40 degrees Celsius threshold, a milestone that was previously crossed only once last year when Mino City in Gifu Prefecture hit that mark on August 16th. As climate change accelerates, Japan is witnessing a rise in heat-related emergencies. Over 10,800 people were hospitalized with heat-induced illnesses in just the week ending Sunday, a significant jump from the previous week's total of around 5,300, according to the Fire Management Agency. Tokyo led the nation with 1,099 cases, followed by Saitama with 750 and Hokkaido with 690. Interestingly, in Hokkaido, where the cooler climate generally keeps residents less accustomed to high temperatures, the number of heat-related hospitalizations surged from just 247 during the same period last year, illustrating how rapidly the situation is evolving. Public health officials strongly recommend the proper use of air conditioning and fans, along with frequent hydration, as crucial steps to avoid heat stroke. The forecast indicates that this intense heat wave could persist for several more days. The Meteorological Agency reports that a Pacific high-pressure system is expected to dominate much of Japan from Saturday through Monday, bringing scorching temperatures across large parts of the country. And this is the part most people miss. This isn't just a passing heat surge, but a concerning indicator of broader climate trends. Is this the new normal? Or is there a way to push back against these extreme conditions? Share your thoughts. How do you think societies should respond to these rising temperatures? Heat wave in Japan. Over 10,000 hospitalized due to heat-related illnesses. A staggering number of over 10,000 people in Japan were rushed to hospitals within just 1 week in July due to illnesses caused by extreme heat, an alarming record for this year. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite these soaring numbers, many still underestimate the severity of heat-related health risks and the urgent need for preventive measures. From July 21st to July 27th, a total of 10,804 individuals were hospitalized across Japan, suffering from heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and other heat-induced conditions. Tragically, these cases led to 16 deaths spread over 14 different prefectures, according to data released by the Fire and Disaster Management Agency. This highlights how dangerous and widespread the impact of the heat wave has been. Digging deeper, the data reveals that 260 patients required extended hospital stays lasting more than 3 weeks, indicating serious health complications. Meanwhile, 3,624 people were admitted for shorter periods but still needed medical attention. A striking detail is that more than half, 55.6%, of those hospitalized were seniors aged 65 or older, underscoring how vulnerable the elderly population is to extreme temperatures. On the same day the report was published, temperatures soared above 35 degrees Celsius at 318 out of 914 weather observation points nationwide by 3 p.m. This is the highest number of such hotspots recorded since comparable data collection began in 2010. Even more concerning, 37 locations set new temperature records, including Gujo in Gifu Prefecture, located in central Japan, which hit a blistering 39.8 degrees Celsius. And this is the part most people miss. The heat wave is not expected to let up anytime soon. Authorities warn that the intense heat will persist beyond Wednesday, urging everyone to stay well hydrated and to use air conditioning wisely to avoid further health emergencies. This situation raises important questions. Are current public health warnings and infrastructure enough to protect the most vulnerable? Should there be more aggressive policies to combat the effects of rising temperatures? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Japan is doing enough to tackle this growing crisis, or is more urgent action needed? Share your opinions below. Japan breaks record with 41.2 degrees Celsius temperature in Hyogo Prefecture. Japan has shattered its own temperature records with a historic 41.2 degrees Celsius heat wave observed in Hyogo Prefecture, marking the first time the country has recorded such extreme temperatures in over a decade. The Japan Meteorological Agency confirmed that a persistent high-pressure system over the region amplified temperatures across the nation, creating a perfect storm of sweltering conditions. In Hyogo, Tamba City reached 41.2 degrees Celsius, surpassing the 2018 record in Kumagaya City and the 2020 benchmark in Hamamatsu City, both of which were previously thought to be the highest in Japan. Meanwhile, Fukuchiyama City in Kyoto registered 40.6 degrees Celsius, and Maniwa City in Okayama posted 40.2 degrees Celsius, though these figures are still below the 41.2 degrees Celsius threshold. Heat stroke alerts were issued for 33 out of 47 prefectures, with officials urging residents to stay indoors, hydrate adequately, and take regular breaks when working outside. The Meteorological Agency emphasized that while the current heat wave is unprecedented, it's unclear whether this marks a true record-breaking event or simply a temporary anomaly caused by atmospheric shifts. But here's where it gets controversial. Some experts argue that the high-pressure system may have been influenced by climate change, raising questions about whether this is a natural occurrence or a symptom of global warming. As the world grapples with rising temperatures, is this a sign of a new normal or a warning that our planet is reaching critical thresholds? The answer, of course, lies in the data and the conversations we choose to have about it.